Hello everyone, my name's Brayden. I'm the PIO director here at Taftville Fire Rescue. Today, we had a line of duty death. We're going to send it over to Fireground Operations to give you more info.
Hello and welcome. My name is Deputy Chief Phantom. I am the Deputy Chief of the department. Today, at approximately 21:30 hours, I was notified of a mayday that happened on Industrial Way involving one of our Captain 2s / station commanders. Upon my notification, the details that I got was there was a call for a female who got stuck up in a chimney. She was one of the workers at the factory. No one from the factory even knew that she was up there. Upon arrival, it was Truck 18, one medic unit, and Engine Tanker 45. At that time, Captain Juice, who had his rescue operator certifications, along with another rescue operator, decided to take Truck 18's bucket up to try and save the female. Upon reaching the female fell into the hole. Captain Braden tried to save her heroically. Unfortunately, there was no communication, or due to a communication failure, there was no communication, and the factory continued operations, at which point the furnace that was in the chimney turned on, immediately enveloping the woman in flames, and as well as causing Captain Juice's harness to fail. A mayday was declared, however, was not heard over to Metcom or any units for approximately 8 minutes. Rescue 1 was then tasked with extricating Captain Juice out of the chimney along with the female. Once got out, it was handed off to EMS, and now I'm going to ask Deputy Chief of Medical Services Crimson to talk about the medical side of the incident.
Good afternoon. I am Deputy Chief of EMS Crimson. Unfortunately, EMS was dispatched out to a firefighter arrest in a structure fire. We arrived on scene expecting nothing more but rehab and possible patient care for the woman that was on scene. Unfortunately, we were given the opportunity to provide care to one of our own. Me, alongside two other paramedics, got access to the individual, Captain Luke, after extrication, and we were given a patient with 90% burns on a level of 3rd degree. The paramedics and myself did CPR for 10 minutes, provided the best medical aid that Taftville can provide, and unfortunately, Captain Luke subsided to his injuries. The EMS department of Taftville would like to send our regards to the family and to the members that were affected from this line of duty death. Now, I will be passing it on to District Chief Big, that will be discussing what our department will do to hopefully prevent this from happening in the future. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is District Big. I want to talk a little bit more about Luke. Luke came up under 18 under my command. From my first day as a captain, he was placed as a probationary under me. I did a lot of training with him. To the point now where I am overseeing the training academy. And the first person to talk to me about instructing was him. And that spoke a lot out to what kind of firefighter Luke was. He put others before himself, and he put the community before himself. my first shift as a Station 18 captain, Luke was my driver. And he did one of the most heroic things I'd ever seen. Is he noticed somebody up on the 3rd floor window, and instead of calling for help, he grabbed a 35-foot ladder by himself, threw it up to the 3rd story window, and saved a young mother and a child. I had never seen anything like it. I knew that day that Luke was going to be special. I grew a big bond with him to the point when I was promoted up to battalion chief and knew that I didn't get to spend every shift speaking and riding with Luke. It left a part of me behind there. When I heard about his promotion to the Station 18 captain, I knew there was no man better for the job than him. Luke was one of my brothers. There was nobody like him. As far as the department goes, I will be holding an internal investigation with all members that had happened to make sure that we'd never deal with something like this again. Like I said earlier, I am also the Academy Director here at Taftville Fire Rescue. We will be coordinating a lot more trainings in firefighter safety, command safety, and fire officer safety to ensure that we never have to let one of our members go again. I will be personally overseeing this investigation, coordinating with the battalion chiefs and captains and lieutenants of all of the stations here in Taftville. Rest easy, brother. You will be missed. Thank you.
The funeral for Luke will be aired right now. Rest in peace, brother. We got it from here.
Hello, members of Taftville Fire and Rescue. If you don't know who I am Deputy Chief Phantom. I am the Deputy Chief of Department. Behind me, we have all of the chief officers, and in front of me, we have our members. You're called upon here today because, unfortunately, on this day, March 10th, 2024, we had a line of duty death. I am sad to announce that Captain 2 Luke Juice over at Station 18 tragically lost his life today, acting heroically to save a young woman who was hanging from a chimney. To give you, I'm still getting to run reports, but to sum it up from what I've heard, Captain Juice decided to go up in a ladder harnessed with all his safety precautions and attempt a rope rescue. Due to poor communication on the fire ground and no cooperation with the factory workers, they started up the furnace, and Captain Juice's rope failed, causing him to plummet approximately 50 feet into the burning furnace. Sadly, we were too late to rescue him, and a mayday was not given out until 8 minutes after the incident. Captain Juice had recently become a Captain 2 at Station 18, and we were expecting great and good things from him. He started out as a probie, like most of you have, worked his way up to Lieutenant, and into Captain 2. He'll be missed by all, and most of all his truck company that was with him this day. At this time, I'm going to open it up to any chiefs who would like to say a few words in his memory.
I would.
Alright, please step forth.
I am Town Chief Mick Fishflet. He was a lieutenant at my station before he was transferred out as the commander for 18. He's going to be missed at every single station. It is a huge tragedy tonight, and I hope that may God have mercy on him.
At this time, gonna have Metcom do a final call, and then you guys can pay your respects at the coffin.
Metro, this is the final call for Captain 2, Luke Juice. Captain Luke Juice has served with Taftville Fire Rescue since February 6th, 2024, with just over 1 month in service with Taftville Fire Rescue. Captain Juice was a rescue operator operating on the rescue squad and being the commander of Station 18. Captain Luke Juice had a deep impact on this department and will be missed. Metro clear, 1930 Pacific Standard Time. All units, please hold the air for a moment of silence. Metro, all units, resume normal traffic, 1930. Metro, Communications 1 is clear, 1931.
Alright. Now, before we begin the paying of respects, Chaplain Blue, where you at? I know you want to come say a few words.
Never really knew him that much. I mean, I did have a few discussions with him. Yesterday was the first day I ever met him, man. Seemed like a very, very well organized and put together man. And I can tell that he inspired his guys to the best of their abilities. And it is a great honor to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, at this time, we're going to start with paying respects, starting with Truck 18. Well, actually, the Chiefs, and then Truck 18. Meanwhile, our Piper will be playing Amazing Grace. We'll start with East and work our way down. At this time, we have Truck 18 brought around. Truck 18 crew, step forth. You guys will be the pallbearers for your fallen captain. Everyone else, fall out into a rig.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana, to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born.